Okay, welcome everybody to another wonderful episode of Face Your Rival Training Edition with Joe Munday of GIEF'S Gym fame and our Street Fighter infamy. I don't know.
Yeah, you can do that. I think that works. Infamy might work there.
Yeah, let's go with that. That works. So, the point of this show, well, my favourite thing about the show is the layout, of course, because you get to see both of our lovely faces. Aren't you a lucky viewer? And the other thing is we're going to do a bit of training, because Joe knows what he's doing, and I just sort of wing it. So,
I like to believe I know what I'm doing. I should.
I think you've definitely done a lot of thinking about it. I think you're a good teacher, so why not? We've also got the chat. The only thing I messed up was next time I'll probably put the chat underneath us in this layout. So that when
you got chat on?
Yeah, cool. So that when I haven't at the moment, but in the layout, there's a space where I can actually put the chat in the video, so that people can see it when they're watching it on YouTube.
All right then. But yeah. Hi guys. Joe Munday here.
Yeah, and
from our Street Fighter.
Do you throw in questions for Joe if you feel like it?
We're gonna be doing a little bit of GIEF today.
Hello to Steven and hello to Latchon for joining the chat.
No, I'm not gonna hold a candle to Aris's beard. Not gonna do it. That's too long for me.
He has I saw him in person for I think the first time maybe SCR. He seemed pretty chill actually.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. Good dude. And I like his approach to teaching people. Dr. Swagenheimer, what's good, dude?
Oh, Dr. Swagenheimer is in the house. Now, Dr. Swagenheimer has been the best. Him and Ian will maybe turn up as well, but they both stepped up and did timestamps for me for some of the interviews that I've done online, because I've got this backlog. I'm now starting to create, since I started streaming, this backlog of content, and I'm just like, I can't. I need help.
That's like such a godsend.
It is. So Dr. Swagenheimer
because that's so much time.
Dr. Swagenheimer
that's so much time.
A wonderful job. It's loads of time.
Oh, good back dash. Seriously? I didn't think you would.
What?
Oh, my jumps are... I was going to say my jumps are so good right before dropping that combo. I got too excited. Nope.
Oh, dude.
Double flex.
Yeah, I shouldn't be, Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay. We'll do it. I'm only...
That's the thing that I fucking hate. Somebody was doing that to me the other day.
Yeah.
I
like to think of it as not so much of a throw, so much as it is an overhead that GIEF can cancel into.
What do you
That's
mean?
what I think.
Wait, what?
Because think of it this way. The transition during block stun, so like crouch block, right? And I'm just going to randomly do this. Could you have jumped there?
I mean, I assume I
could. You could have jumped, but you have to think about doing that jump beforehand. So like, yeah, of course you can jump there, but are you going to?
But I have to know.
Quickly react to that.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can react to it.
Right. So what makes it strong is when GIEF does something like a crouching light punch, stand light kick into that, because the light kick in particular moves him forward and makes that cancel. Like I could just do crouch light punch into it. That's good too.
Wait, dude. So if I try to jump, when you did the double combo, would I get caught on the jump?
No. I'll go over you. But when I say I like to think of it more of as an overhead, it's that I'm thinking that, and I'm watching how you are, and in your positioning. Sometimes, not all the times, but like I like to think of it that way. Of like, oh, if you've blocked that. I see that you're crouch blocking already, so if I do that stand light kick, I'm right next to you with something that'll punish you for crouch blocking. and you either have to think you either have to be thinking ahead that you are going to go airborne after block, and if I know that you think you're going to go airborne after a block, that allows me to do some devious shit.
Yeah.
Right? Because I almost did it that first time, but like, remember when I hit you with that stand light kick into the running bear grab, and you jumped out of it, and then the very next setup, your very next wake up, I did it again. What I should have done there, and I should have trusted my gut, was just the stand light kick and then a burst dynamite. Because you visually conceptualized, oh, I've been hit or blocked a standing light kick. I've seen this. And if I just stand up and walk forward, that transition of that, right? And then Gief has to make these gambles and these.
What if I did that? What if I did that? That's probably my best option, isn't it? I don't know.
Jump forward's actually pretty good.
Hold up, do it again.
Against Zangief, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You're not going to get a punish on that. You will with the neutral jump.
That's
but
true,
if
that's
you,
true. Yeah.
If you neutral jump, though, I can do this. Oh, well. Didn't come out there. But I can get that headbutt into Porsche Dynamite.
So that was a...
If
I accidentally jumped forwards, but you got me. That would have got neutral as well?
If you neutral jump and press a button, the headbutt will. But regardless, a neutral jump Porsche Dynamite will catch you in all of those situations.
Alright, so to be honest, like I don't need you to be that close to me.
See that I think is where you're. I mean, this range right here is kind of where you want to play this matchup. We talked about this last time, right?
Well, like, that punch you've got, I need to be just outside of that, right? Because that can be
you need to be right there. You need to be right there.
Yeah.
Because if you're right there and you press a crouching medium punch, from that range.
Oh yeah.
What am I gonna do about that? Well, not from that range. I was a little too close.
But my hurt box gets extended when I'm actually crouched, right? So I have to actually stand and then crouch.
It does a little bit, but if you're moving and going, like if you're just like walking into and out of that range, and actually if you even walk back out of it, it's like that crouching medium punch from that range. I can't. It gets everything. That stand hard kick especially. That's I can't even press buttons here against that. Maybe this, but that's not even that great. I'm not gonna be able to do this. My hurt box is way too far away. That stand hard punch is also good.
Yeah, I think that I've been using the stand hard punch a lot recently because I've been getting the range on it better, but I haven't been confirming it enough when I should be confirming it like that.
Yeah, I should have held it.
Get off me, Billy.
Yeah, that's such a good option. Gief has so much trouble with that button. So much trouble. And also, after a blocked fireball from that range, you are at a major disadvantage. Oh, you actually tried to confirm it that time.
Oh, there you go, you held it. Yeah, that's interesting. See, you got me. So a lot of Gief's that I play don't get that. When I do the cross up after that.
So we can talk about something that happened just then.
Yeah, go on.
I need to teach you.
Teach me, of course.
Deal some damage to me. Deal some of that damage.
Alright, leave me alone for a second. How much damage do you want?
I want V-Trigger.
Oh, you want V-Trigger? Yeah. Okay, hold up. I think this deals V-Trigger pretty quick.
Alright. So, what you're gonna do is block the vacuum on the V-Trigger.
How far away do you want to be?
Any range is fine. In this situation, any range is fine.
Okay.
So if you block a V-Trigger, and Gief doesn't hold it so that you actually have to block the hits of it, if you just block that vacuum, if that's all you're blocking, free punish every time. Just all you have to do in this situation, bare minimum, is mash throw.
Really?
That's all you have to do. I will try and tech.
Oh,
You have to mash it though. You have to mash it.
Oh, so I was mashing.
Gotta see that reversal. I have to see that reversal.
There we go.
Every time.
Wow.
Because I'm mashing the throw on my end. It wouldn't have worked. Even if I had mashed EXSPD, not gonna work. The thing that I can do, which you actually, not even in that situation. I can't even mash critical art in that situation. What I can do is make that vacuum hit you meaty.
Okay.
Like, for example, after an EXSPD, in this situation, if you quick rise and you've blocked that V trigger, then I have the advantage. I can press a crouching light kick, and you'll get hit by it. So my litmus test for people who either do or don't know where or when GIEF is positive is forcing them to block that and then doing nothing and watching them jump back and giving them Borscht Dynamite.
Wait. Okay.
Punishable every time. And that's what I did in that situation. When I set up, that was the lead into this.
So, I
Now
mean,
you
it's
know
kind of
punishable.
interesting because it's something I've thought about but never really bothered. This is typical me, right? Like, I've thought about it but never really bothered trying to figure out the ins and outs of it or put it into training. So the difference between like when you are hitting me with it and when you're not hitting me, when it's just the vacuum, right? And when it's just the vacuum, I'm like a deer in headlights a lot of the time because I'm just like, I don't know when I can press a button, right? And I hadn't figured that out, but what you're telling me is one of my simplest options is to throw, right?
And that's guaranteed. Even if I hold it in and you still are doing and you're just mashing the throw and I hold it in for the hits part, you're already in the block stun, and that would be a true block string. So if you get vacuumed in, and it's not a meaty vacuum, by the way, that's also important. So like it's just guaranteed.
Oh, that's too far away. Okay.
If you match it.
I can get to you earlier though. Can I definitely get to you earlier every time?
Every time.
Every time. I got guaranteed punish.
Unless it's meaty, which I will show you that at some point during this.
What do you need? You need
easiest way to do it. I'm not going to get feature again. Easiest way to
No, but in the next round you will. So
that.
we'll be able to get you EX and feature in the next round.
Yeah. Just need one bar. Alright, if you hit me, I'll get it.
You know, funnily enough, talking of like, well, we weren't talking about simple things, but this is a non-segue. We weren't talking about simple things, but one of the things that I used to practice every morning, which just used to improve my game by about 50%, was I used to practice dashes. Because I'm garbage at them. Like,
that kind of movement and just general movement, I think people overlook very often of like just how important that is.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like just raw dashes or being able to transition from different types of movement to different types of movement, right? Like walking forward and throwing a fireball causes hella problems for tons of people.
Right, this is problematic.
Yeah. Walking forward into a fireball is... Alright, so before the clock runs out, let me show you the meaty setup. And after you block it, try and throw. Quick rise, by the way. You have to quick rise.
I tried to throw. But
if you had done a reversal throw, you would have
So your meaty was essentially... So I was already in the... I don't even know. I'd have to see that in slow motion, but essentially while I'm rising, I'm already in the vacuum. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, the vacuum is already active, so it's going to hit in the later active frames.
Okay.
And that gives me the advantage very close to you.
Okay.
That's a very good position. What you'll see though in that situation, this is like the galaxy brain unblockable that I've seen. This will work nearly 100% of the time. I feel like in match, I've never seen this miss unless it's against, like, when I'm playing like Mike Too Strong and I know that he knows the, and we're going extra level Galaxy Brain, so let's say you didn't quick rise. A smart thing to do is not to quick rise in that situation, because then you don't have to hold that V trigger, be in that meat situation. And I've wasted V trigger. What I can do is use the V trigger again, and I've wasted a little bit more and I lose a little bit of its strength there. But if I've done that, then I'm so positive I can hit a crouching medium punch, and that'll interrupt whatever you have going on, right?
Yeah.
But what you actually do, what all GIEF'S do in that situation, and it works 99.9% of the time, they'll hit you with that first vacuum. You've not quick rise. I'll just take a step forward and EX SPD. And I've like never seen that not work. Like
really?
Once I've seen that not work, because they're like, aha, he'll vacuum again, and also not thinking that all I have to do is take a slight step forward and
So
EX
what
SPD.
about does that meaty work with back rise as well?
So there is, off of an SPD, there is no difference in the frame data from back rise or quick rise. It's like any throw. Doesn't matter what, you could be mashing anything, and you'll quick rise. The same.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so I won't get the back rise anyway.
Yeah, very important to the GIEF matchup.
So when you hit me with the meaty, what are my options?
In that situation, it is, you are kind of fucked. You are this
Brilliant.
close to GIEF, and he is +2, which is not where you want to be.
Okay.
I have a lot of play here, and your options to avoid being grabbed are not good.
Okay.
Because, and this really gets into the whole conceptual reason of why I think that GIEF is a very hard character to be consistent with in tournament, is that the safest option for me to do in that situation, after that meaty situation, I'm +2. It's like any other like DP or and we don't have to set it up. We'll just do it. Where I'm right next to you, I'm +2. Safest thing for me to do, smartest thing to do, is shit, not even thinking of it. It's just that light hit confirm. Why the hell am I dropping it? That light hit confirm into Larry.
That's your safest thing when you've got me in meaty.
Safest thing to do.
But what's my safest thing?
Your safest thing is to hope that you've guessed correct.
Being, what would my guesses be though? Like jump?
Because actually, you know, your safest option is to probably jump forward.
Oh, really?
Yes, because you'll get hit with the lariat. But if you're not in the corner, it doesn't really matter that much. You'll take a little bit. Let's say you're not close to stun, and you get hit with the lariat, right? Just quick rise.
Why don't you build your meter now?
No, just back rise from this lariat. Let me show you why.
Oh, sorry. Go on, hit me.
Back rise. I'm hella negative in that situation. If you see me dash after a lariat, press a button. Free.
Okay.
It's a raw punish. And I can't even walk forward and do like the stand hard kick or walk forward stand hard punch. You're just too far away for me to apply any more pressure after that lariat. So if you get hit, which is again my safest option. What the fuck am I dropping? Can't talk and do combos.
No one can talk and do combos. You
If
crazy?
I hit you with that combo, which is my safest option, then you are out of pressure, assuming that you are not in the corner.
Okay.
And then I have to play this game against you, which as Zangief is not easy. It's not easy to do.
It's not easy being cheesy.
Yeah, so if you're holding up forward, I, I can't really catch you. Because if... I can't catch you unless I into something that will give me another advantageous situation on knockdown, unless I immediately do that. But I have to immediately do it. I can't wait to confirm that you've jumped forward. Because if you do, the most I'm gonna get is a lariat again.
This is actually I need to. This is something that I feel like need to take into training to get the muscle memory on the V trigger.
Yeah. This is something that would be worthwhile to practice because it does happen pretty fast, and you do exit block stun in a time where you might. It's hard to know where that block stun ends because you typically will block it because GIEF'S will. That's like a safe thing to do, but you are free to mash the throw. You're free to mash it. If you've blocked the V trigger, you can literally just.
Oh yeah, what happens when
What happens
when the V trigger's activated here and I'm... Hold up, let me see if I can get the V trigger up.
See, if you are hit by the initial, if you block it, and it's not like I move into it, like if you block it from right there, which you can do.
Wait, what the fuck happened there?
You gotta mash it. I didn't see that reversal.
I always thought that hit though. What?
Oh no! I have to hold it. I have to hold it for the hits. And if I hold it, I lose V meter. I don't like losing V meter. But I have to hold it if I don't want to get punished.
Oh, so why? I'm super confused now. Why it do usually when I'm playing GIEF'S, right? Either I get the vacuum from out here, which brings me in, and it doesn't hit me, or they activate and it starts hitting me. I didn't realize
because GIEF'S has 3 levels to that V trigger.
Oh, I did not know that.
And it depends on how long I hold it for. I can, if you block it, safest thing for me to do is to hold it to a level 2. That's just called level 1 is the vacuum, level 2 is when you block the hits, and level 3 is I hold it all the way, and it's gone. Now, the difference there is if you're hit with that level 2, I can't juggle afterwards. I don't really get a great follow-up afterwards. Right? It's just that it's like a safer way that adds hits that there are some... And also, if I have like less than a certain amount of meter, I only have V-Trigger level 2 available, and I can't juggle afterwards. That's why sometimes when a GIEF hits you with it, he doesn't do any kind of juggle afterwards. It's because he's kind of lost too much V-Trigger to do that, or he's used a level 1 earlier after the activation.
Okay.
So
these dudes who are trying to... were the ones that... You know,
they're cheeky motherfuckers, and don't let them get away with it.
The level 2 when they're hitting you, right?
Level 2, though, you are in that situation. If you've blocked it, you're plus 6. I'm minus 6.
Plus
but I'm too
6?
far away. I'm too far away for a punish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm too far away. I end up about...
Wait, hold up. Let me give it to you. Apparently back throws build the most V-reversals, as Sajam told me one time.
Yeah. I should be quick rising. Oh, shit. Alright. So, after a block here...
Yeah. Oh, there's no
shit.
block. What the fuck? Oh, there
I
it
just
is.
didn't hold it long enough.
There it is. And then
You're plus 6 in
you're
that
just
situation.
too far away? I can't...
But you're like... I mean, do you have a 6-frame button that'll hit me from there?
This thing starts up in 3 frames.
Yeah, but it's not the first hit of it.
What? You sure?
Yeah.
I'm too far away. It won't hit the first hit.
Too far away.
So basically, nothing can punish him.
In that situation, I don't want to say nothing because there might be a situation where like GIEF has you in the corner and the pushback is reduced. I haven't labbed it that much because I know in my head like what it is. What people typically do in that situation on block, even though they have the advantage, is to just backdash and reset the neutral.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Why they do it? I mean, if you have the life lead, it makes sense. But you don't have to. You can just think of it as if you have, because what GIEF'S will typically do,
Yeah.
they'll do some dumb shit, and it'll work because here's the other thing is that if you try and if you know in your head that you have the advantage, and like press a crouching medium punch afterwards, right? I'm gonna have you block this. You press a crouching medium. You just mash on crouching medium punch after this block.
Hey!
See, I'll jab, and you'll get that counter hit.
Oh, you jabbed?
I jabbed.
Huh. I should be buffing into something.
But the thing is, that's only if I've jabbed. So block this. Block this now. Your hurt box was extended.
Motherfucker! What is this game?
Right? That's the tricky part. Where, like, yes, you have the advantage.
Yeah.
But you're very close to GIEF, and you're too far away to lay hands on him within those 6 frames.
Do you know how cool it would be? I don't understand. I need to set the... Why are we in training mode? Why aren't we in our dojo? Shouldn't we be in our dojo?
Yeah, let's go to the dojo.
Let's go to the fucking dojo. Jesus
Didn't
Christ.
think about that.
Jesus Christ, Joe. I want to see how decorated your dojo is.
I haven't at all because that website is bad.
Alright, Aru is in the chat. Hi, Aru. How are you? Feeling better?
Aru. What's
And
happening?
Dr. Science is here as well. So is Sebaz.
Dr. Science, Doctor of Science.
Yeah, Mr. Dr. Science, who is the last remaining... You know, like they have the last Nash and all that shit?
Yeah.
He's like the last TVC player in the world.
Oh, word. Okay.
He runs tournaments. I think he runs them so that he can win them, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's fair.
He might not win them if someone else turns up. I don't know. But he's the... I'm giving him a lot of shit. He might not even be in the chat anymore. But he was the best when he helped me at NCR translate, because he speaks amazing Japanese. So we're gonna get in your dojo now?
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
I really hope they add online training to this dojo, because that would just be like...
You would hope that they would utilize...
I think it must be coming, right? It's gotta be coming.
Gotta be coming.
It's gotta be coming.
My main dream that I think would actually be incredible would be if they did something like, if you are a new player and you just have like, I need a Sherpa. I need like an online Sherpa to teach me how to play. And there's like voice connect to everyone in that dojo. And someone in that dojo can just say, I need training now. And then like the dojo will be notified. And then someone who runs that dojo or someone else in that dojo can say, yes, I will help you. And maybe they get fight money for it. Maybe they get dojo points. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
That would be the ideal.
Dude, your dojo isn't even fucking decorated. This is pathetic.
I told you I didn't do anything with my dojo. That website is bad.
Can we exit so I can invite you to my dojo?
Yeah, we have to end it though. So let's just play a set. Let's just play a set. There you go. That beats that.
Oh, that was a good jump. You're right. Your jumps are pretty good.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was bad. That's kind of a weird move which works as an anti-air slightly.
Ooh, I'm very surprised you didn't fireball there.
What, in a good or a bad way?
No, I'm just surprised.
What does that mean? Now I'm gonna go to bed wondering. I'm gonna be like, what did Joe mean?
I didn't commit to it. I didn't think the layer would hit, so I moved backwards. I have to hold forward to get the full punish there.
I'm not supposed to do that, remember?
Yeah, I just forgot to layer it.
Yeah, you forgot to lariat. I saw what you
Because you haven't jumped at all.
I forgot what you like. Yeah, I know, right? You like it, huh? My neutral's
the first time you've done
my neutral's been getting a little better.
You have a lot more. No, bad. Oh, maybe that was smart. Because you canceled it. Oh, there goes my dumb head for not layering.
Didn't you say that was my best option? Jump forward.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't you say that?
That's true. I did say that.
So, yeah, I'm like a sponge. Wow.
Oh shit! I thought you were gonna block that.
I love that shit. Oh no! Stop it.
Oh, you didn't jump.
Gotcha. No, I didn't get you.
Nope.
No!
No.
Nice try. Get off me. Oh no! See, that was what we were talking about, right? Low,
yeah.
like low. It wasn't low
forward.
forward fireball, but that was supposed to be a fireball, obviously.
Yeah, that walk forward.
That's the shit.
Crouching medium.
That's the
fireball.
shit that you need to practice, like in the morning before you get online.
There's a trick to that.
I used to practice dashing. That it used to change my game like completely. Because I fucking hate dashing, and dashing in certain scenarios. You're right. It's just no.
Whew. Gotta time that one right. Oh dang!
Just do it. How many? How many? Jesus Christ.
4 technically.
4?
4. But I have to do it right. Oh, okay.
Did you try to take your turn back? Did you try to take your turn back?
Bastard.
Did you try to take your turn back?
Oh! The thing is,
that felt good.
I watched you explain to someone else. That's my new thing. I'm doing this. I learned that from
Chris Wynn.
From Chris Wynn.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, after he does that, I'm just gonna block.
Yeah.
I thought that earlier today.
Yeah.
Oh dang. Oh dang.
I mean, now I know you're gonna block. I really hope they announce Hakan. Oh, Aru? Hakan? That would be dope.
He's the best. I love Hakan.
Actually, we should do that, Joe. We should. I mean, I don't know how much time we have on the podcast, but you and I should have a bet, and we should try and guess season 4, since there are no reliable leaks. Other than that data mining, which says 5 legacy.
Nah, man, X-Kira got one thing right, so obviously everything he said is gold. What are you talking about?
I mean, he's probably right. He did actually say the season before last, was it, that every character would be new? He said that shit. I'm pretty sure he said that shit. And you know what? No one knows anymore. No one knows what X-Kira says. Wait, how do I invite you? We need to get out of this shit so I can invite you to my dojo. Because my dojo has shit in it.
No, you can just go. You're selecting stage, so you select dojo.
Oh, I'm selecting stage?
Yeah. Did you not?
No. Can we go backwards?
Not from here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not from here. Unless you've set your
I thought I had
favorite
to.
stage to dojo.
I have set my favorite stage to dojo. Oh, because I won, I'm gonna get the dojo. Yes. Let's go, baby.
This should be your dojo.
Alright, let's fucking see the Shenlong Dojo. Because the Shenlong Dojo is super dope. We've got some good stuff in there. Check out the big fucking bear in the middle, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is, but it's...
Oh, you got a fight bear? You got a fighting bear?
I don't know if it's a fight bear, exactly. Look at it!
Oh,
Look at it!
Look at that fight bear.
Yeah, and then check this out. I got this fucking thing up here. Trojan horse.
Trojan horse?
Trojan horse,
Nice.
yeah. Which
So
I guess
we're on this side.
symbolic, and this is
That's
my bonsai tree.
That's
The biggest
a little
fucking
too big
bonsai-
for a
Yeah, I know, right? It's the big.
If the tree is bigger than the human, is it still a bonsai tree?
It's the biggest fucking bonsai tree you've ever seen. So, I don't know what's up with that. But this thing here, I don't know what this is.
Is that a tanuki? Is what's underneath him, is that his ball sack? To be clear?
This?
Are you familiar with the tanuki lore?
No, I mean, he
That
looks
they
like
just got big whomping, big hot plums deep down in their plums. They got biggins. You need a whole wheelbarrow just to carry them along. That's some lore for you. Look it up.
I've not looked that up. Those do look like balls though. That's right. I mean, to me, he's just like a sloth, but I don't know. And the bonsai tree looks way too big. The Trojan horse is, I don't know. Trojan horse is
You could
alright,
fit
I guess.
half a geef in that Trojan horse.
Yeah, you couldn't fit too many people in it, I suppose. I guess it's supposed to be symbolic of some secret moves, maybe some hidden moves.
Fair enough. Anyway,
I don't know.
let's do match.
I'm just making it up.
That's another one. That's punishable on block.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's
Doesn't-
minus
doesn't-
3.
It doesn't look punishable. Oh, it's
Minus
minus
3,
3.
baby.
So just
Yeah.
this? Ah.
Yeah, dog. Or just mash a DP, let it rip.
Really? Huh. I would much rather have.
Unless,
No,
unless
do
it's
it to me.
meaty.
Do it to me again. Do it to me again.
Unless it's meaty, right? Unless it's done from like
Oh,
Right.
yeah, sure.
here, then it's like, that's punishable. But right there, that's a punish.
Wait, do it again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why can't I punish it?
Too slow. I'm not seeing that reversal pop. Not
Wait, let me
seeing it.
mash it.
There
Ah,
it is.
Christ. Because what I want to do is go.
Is that into Tatsu?
Yeah, into Tatsu. That would be really good. Jesus Christ, that is really tight timing.
Well, but if I'm like mashing a crouching light punch after that.
There it is. Oh shit! And if you,
But-
I need to go medium.
in mind,
to be
because
safe, I need
I'm-
to go medium.
Yeah, because I could be crouching afterwards.
Yeah, I need to go medium for the medium catches crouches. So
You would have to do that. You'd be limited in your damage, but
that's actually
Is what
really
it is.
useful to know. I probably need to.
Yeah.
The problem is. The problem is no one plays GIEF anymore. So I'm learning all this stuff and I'm like, this is super dope. I can't wait to use it against... Oh, wait, no one plays GIEF anymore.
you'll run into a Geef, I'm sure.
No, I've run into a few GIEFs. There's a bunch of people at my level that just love mashing their shit. The guy I played the other day just was super bear... What do they call it? The bear run? The bear hug or whatever?
Yeah, running bear grab.
He was
Siberian Express.
He just did that to me for fucking like 4 rounds straight, and I was just like, how am I not figuring this out? It was really late. I was like editing till 4 a.m. and so it was like 4 a.m. I finished editing. I was like, oh, let me shove Street Fighter on, and then I get faced by this fucking Zangief who is just doing the running bear hug, and I'm just like, I can't do this. Let me go to bed.
Then I know your weakness.
Yeah, no, seriously. Oh crap. That's the thing, right? When you're a Shoto, that's one of my worst habits, is backing up to find space to fireball. And it's like, anyone who's not a Shoto knows exactly what's going on.
To that, I would say no. Don't think of it that way. Don't think of it that way.
What?
Because a
Basically, what-
fireball from right here, for Akuma, a fireball from right there is a bad fireball.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right here, that's a good fireball.
Right. But it's
You
the
do
start,
like
but the problem is, okay. So, like, I'll be in here somewhere and I'll be like, okay, better options are buttons, right? But then I'll be like, I want a fireball. So that, usually this range maybe, I suppose, is about right. But when I go to back up, I just take that tiny step back, and it's like anyone who's not a Shoto is like, oh, he's stepping back to fireball. Which is why I need to change that habit from step back, come forward, and just whack or something like that, you know?
Right. Right.
Like a... whatever.
There's a good Ryu who gets me with that all the time, is that they'll walk back and sweep.
Oh, really?
Because think about that.
Did you just see that?
Because what I might try and do in that situation, if you're walking backwards, is just walk forwards. And I'll walk into it by that time. By the time the sweep is out there. Maybe that's specifically a GIEF thing, but on whiff, there's not a huge amount of recovery on that sweep to make it be like, well, you can't just mash a DP. But, all right. Let's play a set.
I lost track a little bit there because I got distracted. See ya, Todd. Todd's off.
Bye-bye, Todd.
And Steven says he can't unsee the Tanuki.
Can't unsee him.
Tanuki
The
balls.
Tanuki ball sack, man. They're big uns, man. I promise you that.
God, that's annoying. What if I followed that up? What if I got you there, right? You know when you're doing that fucking...
Yeah.
That fucking... what do you call it? It's flex, right?
Yeah.
So if I hit you with that while you're flexing, can I go straight into a... Hold up. Could I go straight into that? I probably couldn't, right? I was just trying to think
Nah,
if I could,
you
if
don't
the
really
fireball
want
could
to.
act as one hit and then I could do something else. But
Nah, because keep in mind, 2 hits raw,
okay.
and then 4 hits if I commit to the flex. But it's a weird situation where I need to start moving forward, and then that's whatever.
Oh, you bumped.
That tick throw is
That is horrible.
the nastiest.
Oh no! I dropped it.
Oh shit!
Oh, what I swear to God, I did a back hard punch. And again, I did it, but I don't have time because I keep putting a jab in front of it.
That's a good button.
Yeah, it is a very good button.
What did I tell you?
I know. I forgot. That's what I'm talking about. Muscle memory, dude. Oh shit! What the
That was
fuck?
unexpected. Oh, that was good. Nope.
I forgot that you had a V trigger as well. That's what fucking sucks. Is one of the other things that I've been thinking about doing is going into going into matches, casual matches. You know, like we talked about. I can't remember if we talked about it, but I'm sure you've talked about it in your books and so on. But the idea of going into training with, you know, one thing that you want to practice, right?
Yep.
And one of the things I realized is
Focus areas.
yeah, one of the things I realized is I am constantly unaware of where the other person's meter is, which is dumb because obviously that tells you all their options, right? The only time I pay attention sometimes is with Ken, because I know Ken players, right? I know if they've got meter, they're going to do an invincible reversal. So I'm like, oh, right, he has EX, so he's going to do an invincible reversal. Or Ed players is another one, right? He's going to do a fucking psycho, what's it? But
That's what it is.
But there's a lot of times when I'm not looking at their bar, and particularly things like V-Trigger or whatever, you know? I'll keep an eye on Akuma players, because generally if we both have V-Trigger, I know what's going to happen. But that is, I need to spend like a day just grinding ranked, where all I do is just spend time looking at their meter. Because that makes a hell of a difference in terms of understanding what options they have and what they probably intend to do.
I agree to that wholeheartedly.
That was not meant to be a DP, obviously.
Backlock speed too good.
Wow, that is so fucking punishable. It's unbelievable. Oh.
Oh, I thought you'd press a button immediately after this.
Did ya?
I did.
Look at that. Totes. The
gonna
untechable
grab it.
fucking command throw.
You win.
It's tricky.
What's this? Home
So
Muffin?
there's-
What does Home Muffin say? Not a PG-13 stream, born free, please. Is this a PG-13 stream? Or you want a
for kid-
PG-13 stream?
I mean,
I don't know what's
if
going
you
on.
want to stream, hey, you kids out there, this is a rated R stream. We only tell you that so that you feel cool for sneaking into a rated R stream.
Oh my god, yeah. Wow! I'm annoyed about that.
Yup.
Oh god.
My jumps are so good.
Yeah,
They're
your jump,
so
your jump,
good.
your jump. That was a good jump. I like that. God damn it.
You're still just sitting put there, which I respect. I respect that.
Oh, what, really? Off of a fucking...
Take it.
Off of a exchange? What do you call that? Of clash? I always
Trade.
forget the name.
Let's call it trade.
Trade, exactly, off a trade. I always forget the word trade. It's like, it's not in my brain. I'm always like, oh, look at that clash. God damn it.
they're so good. Don't even try. Got the recovery of jab. Hot damn. I'll take that trade.
Ah, you bugger.
I'll take it.
Yep, you know. You know.
Every time.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Something specifically that you need to to do is more quick rise, more back rise.
Yeah. That's true. Let me practice that in our next.
Specifically off of an SPD, because if you don't quick rise off of an SPD, I have a lot more options that are a lot safer and more damaging.
Okay. Yeah, it's a thing that I just don't even think about, which I should absolutely. Get out of it. Ugh.
Only light.
Yeah. Well, I've been using the light a few times because.
Oh, no back throw?
Oh, stop it. That's a good idea, though. Oh, no. No.
So that's a shitty
no.
situation where I'm +2 up front, but you got hit by it, of course.
Oh, I hate you so much. Yeah, you're right. Back throw would have been the right decision there. To be honest, I was surprised I caught you with a throw at all. I think that was part of it. I was like, oh, let me try this cheeky little throw here.
That's actually the thing of, like, GIEF'S don't expect to be thrown. Or, like,
Oh, really?
are pretty susceptible to being thrown.
Oh, shit. Oops.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
I didn't think I was that close. Whoa.
That's a dumb thing I do which works sometimes, but it didn't work that time. Oi! What the hell? Piss off. Get back! Oh no, the running bear hug! Oh, it's the worst, my nightmare.
Now you're holding up. Because you just don't want to be hit by it.
No!
I did
See,
it.
this is a good example of where I need to be, like, I have to know where your meter is, because if I'd known your meter was there, there's no way I would have been standing next to you.
Yeah, that's a tricky situation. Well, not really for Akuma. And I'll tell you why. Because what a lot of GIEF'S do in that situation, actually a GIEF having critical art on Wake Up, unless you have options like Akuma has, is a very bad situation for someone to continue pressure on the ground. Like that typical +2 situation that people love to be in against Zangief is not so great. So what GIEF'S are thinking of, and I get away with this all the time. GIEF'S get away with this all the time. They'll have critical art, they'll be on the ground, and they'll wake up EX Porsche Dynamite. And it will work. Because
Wait,
people think
which move is that?
the air grab.
Oh, that one? Because people are jumping out of, because they're like ready to jump out of the
Because they're like,
SPD.
aha, I'll bait a critical art and I'll punish this motherfucker like nobody's business, and then, oh no, you're now eating damage. Because you thought,
But if I go
well,
like
I'll just
this...
Well, even that, because I'm doing a jump forward and I'll catch you.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
bastard.
yeah.
You bastard.
There's a couple of characters that can avoid back jump Porsche Dynamite, but it's not all that important. Not all that important.
God damn it.
Oh, yes. Jazz hands and then that. Max meter build, dog. Well, alright, I'll take that. I'll take that because it's not a lot. That's the good wake up option though. I can't wake up with a critical art against that.
Damn, I tried to input...
Because you're airborne, and also I don't have enough frames to catch you while you're in the air.
Wait, what are you talking about? This?
So that's the thing that Akuma can do. If you see that I have full critical art, just do that forward hard punch on my wake up. But do it so that while you're still in the air, so that... Because I have to like commit one way or the other, or think about committing one way or the other.
Gotcha.
Unless I can react to it, which online it might be hard to react to the startup of that. Might be.
Gotcha.
Ah, shit.
God damn it. Yeah, I have a habit.
I knew that was gonna work.
Yeah, I have a habit of jumping as well after you hit me.
Well. See, the throw's good in that situation. I expected you to meet him.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
why throw
was.
is good.
The only time things work is when I'm expecting it to, and then I change my mind at the last minute. God damn it. Oh! Hello.
Yeah, that fucking button.
Oh, there comes the jump. The jump came. No!
I love that. I love that so much. Not a whole lot of Geefs do it. Oh no, fuck.
Oh, I should have punished you then. That fucking sucks. What the fuck was that?
You weren't watching my meter, and I know that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I wasn't watching me. Jesus Christ. You should have just woke
I'm giving
up.
you too much credit.
Yeah, you are giving me way too much credit. I'm never aware of anyone's meter. I'm barely aware of my meter. No! Of course, I was trying to do... I did exactly what you told me to do. And except you have meter, which sucks. I wasn't paying attention.
Also, the weird thing that people I don't think they get is when they're hit with a vacuum meaty and they try and jump over it.
Yeah.
But it's like a hit grab and you'll get vacuumed by it.
Hmm.
Just something to think about earlier when I was talking about the meaty V trigger. Can't jump out of that.
Alright, so let's run a little bit more, one more game of neutral, or whatever the fuck we're doing. And then we'll do the podcast. Because it's like about 50 minutes into this VOD, which works quite well for YouTube. You've given out enough learnings. Oh! Get off me. Oh no, it really sucks that you can't hit that fucking thing.
That was kind of smart.
What?
That DP in that situation, even though you didn't have meter.
Sometimes. Oh, I can't do that, can I? I forgot about that.
It's like you haven't jumped at all in this set.
It works though, right?
It's like,
How'd you like them apples? When I'm concentrating, I'm not that terrible.
all right, you got me.
Oh! Yeah, did you just whiff Punisher at a 3-frame light punch?
Yup.
By accident, right? Hey,
No, it's on purpose.
You didn't like that, though.
You're in my zone.
Oh, come on!
You're in my zone. Don't let me into my zone.
No!
Oh, that's not good for me. I'm gonna eat all that.
This is... Remember you told me to go backwards?
Yeah,
Ah!
backwards works, but you can't jump forwards after it. You walk forward.
Really? Okay, fine.
Yeah, cause I have to hold it.
I mean, at least I remembered that. At least I remembered that much. God almighty! You can just grab me out of that? That sucks.
Oh boy, what happened?
God, you're such a bully. Unbelievable.
Alright.
Why didn't you
I'll
think,
take that.
Why you didn't think I'd do that?
Yeah, why not? I'll definitely take that throw.
Oh no! No! I can't remember what. I can't even remember. Oh, fuck off!
Nah, I'm in V trigger.
And we end the session, and that's how we.
You want to do
end.
another one?
Huh?
Or you want to do another one? Or are you on? You at?
No,
time?
we can do one more. I just wanted the VOD to be. It's about 55 minutes for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted it to have like a nice amount of learning in it, and yeah, not be too crazy in length.
Then what? Yeah, like what you should do is set up with someone like this, like we're currently doing, and just say, promise, do a gentleman's handshake and say, no jumping, and no specials in the neutral.
No specials in the neutral?
No specials.
So just whiff
'Cause
punishing or something? Or whiff
just-
punishing and...
Just buttons. Just on buttons. Think about that.
Think about that while I beat the rat. Alright.
Because for GIEF,
That's not a bad.
it is hard to do. It's not easy to do.
Yeah, but that was a special there, right?
No, well,
Oh,
that was an option. Yeah. So I should. No specials in the neutral.
Right, but what you just
Like,
did was the special, right?
Option selects. I did an option select.
Oh, you did?
But yeah, I just did. I'm doing this, which
Oh, you're buffering
that
in
connects,
something. You're actually
yeah.
buffering in something.
yeah.
That's not really okay. Is that what you? I don't really call that an option select. I just call it a buff. But I guess it is an option select. You're right. Technically, it's an option select. Yeah, it's like this one.
Yeah. Which I would, like the way I would set it up is allow for that,
Oops.
but otherwise no specials.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Oh, it didn't let me even do a dragon punch. Can't believe it.
Time over.
Unbelievable.
Working the clock.
Oops. Oh, we're not doing specials. Okay.
No, you can do whatever.
Oh, okay. Alright. Because that's just a poke, really.
It is.
I mean...
But once you take it away, you start thinking about the matchup differently.
Oh, really?
And I think that that's important. That gives you
Yeah, but if you're a Ken
hell of a lot
if you're a
more.
Ken player, what are you going to do in the neutral if you can't use your dragon punch? Just randomly like this. If you can't just walk up to somebody and do that, what are you going to do?
In all fairness, I actually really like Ken's DP as a neutral option.
Really?
Oh yeah, because there's some things, like, think about it this way. Ken, from this range, if you do a stand hard punch from this range, Ken can't punish you. Unless he does a DP.
Yeah.
He can see that, and you're still in recovery, and his DP can reach. He can reach you from where
Right,
from
just
where
that-
he would
is
be
hard
standing.
punch DP?
Hard punch or EX. It has range, dog.
Mind
It's
you,
out there.
his yeah, his medium Tatsu is pretty good as well.
But like, see, that's why I like it though. Is if a Ken is focusing on that and thinking about it, and thinking about using a DP as a whiff punish, he's not going to get much in that situation. He can't stand a hard kick afterwards and try and get a whiff punish there. That's too far away. He can't crouching medium kick. It's not that far. Standing medium kick, the hard kick will whiff
Yeah.
off the target combo. So like, it's a whole thing. I like Ken's though. You whiff punish with DPs, not just throw them out willy nilly. All right, let's finish strong.
All right.
Good back dash.
Oh, nice.
Not in range though.
Oi! That was an accident. I'll take it though. Ah, crap. I can never jump at Joe Munday.
Never do it. Just never do it. Oh, wow. That was rare.
I know, right? I was trying to do something else, but that worked.
I thought for
no!
sure.
No! I already fucked up then. No, you jumped over me, you bitch.
Yeah, I did do that.
I hate you.
I did do that.
Alright, well, on that note, that is a good lesson for...
I should have ended it with the, the forward medium kick.
Dude, my execution is terrible. That's why when I made gold previously, it was mainly based on execution. Waking up in the morning and practicing execution. And a lot of it was, as we were talking about before, was movement, like just being able to dash when you want to dash and all that sort of stuff, right?
Oh, by the way, can I do a small segment on how to execute that?
Yeah, go on.
On walk forward fireball? Very quickly.
Absolutely.
2 ways to do it, which I think are very good guarantees, is do your walk forward, and then when you do your crouching medium kick, go to down back, and then up forward. Roll it hard. When you do your crouching medium kick, do it from a down back position. And then when you do your fireball, do it from an all the way up to up forward. That should be enough inputs for the game to forget about that first forward input. And the fireball will guaranteed come out. Or, other thing you can do is your crouching medium kick, reset the stick to neutral. So you walk forward, down, let go of the stick, fireball. You have enough time to do it. You have a lot of time if your crouching medium kick hits. You have a lot of time to do it. So you can walk forward, crouching medium kick, neutral, fireball, and you should be good. Gotcha. You have to think about that before. You have to practice those, or to down back to up forward fireball, and you should be good.
Gotcha. Well, on that note,
those are the tricks.
We hit 1 hour and 2 minutes, and I want to close out this video on demand, which will be uploaded to YouTube, and it'll be a nice little, I don't know, hopefully a few people will be able to watch it, enjoy it, and learn a few things. Maybe I'll watch it back and learn a few things instead of forgetting it all immediately. Although I actually think my neutral was stronger this time around than last time. I didn't jump in on you much, right?
No, and when you did, I wasn't expecting it because you hadn't.
Exactly.
That's also part of it.
Right? See? Alright, so I'm going to reset the stream, and when we come back, you're going to have to intro us into a podcast. You ready to do that?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, so we'll say goodbye to whoever's watching this on YouTube. And guys, stick around because we're resetting and we're going to go into a podcast. Alright, let's go.